fight racism with capitalism. Let's say Sam Walton, the creator of Walmart, when the store managers at the store that he was working at, if when they disagreed with him on his idea of lowering prices and going with his his suggested plan of a sales and marketing, what if Sam Walton would have simply said, these guys are discriminating against me because I'm white, and I'm going to get a lawyer and use every ounce of energy to bring down this store that was working for this chain. What if he would have done that? Instead of going out, buying things, going around the U.S. and shopping for things that are going out of sale, and offering them at a location for cheaper prices than his competition. He just wanted to lower prices, get more customers. He wanted to become a great example of capitalism. No excuses. And I think with so much energy going into this whole Black Lives, this false, racist Black Lives Matter movement, I'll say false because its message is false and inaccurate. And I'll say racist because when one race starts speaking about their greatness or their value being worth more than this other race, that it's owed something. When that happens, start creating a sense of tribalism that will not create any real solutions. You know what? Some of the best soul food I've had, and best food I've ever had was soul food in some in Detroit. My friend has learned how to cook. He's from the South. There are a lot of people that get, especially white people, that get Day of the Dead tattoos. Certain ethnicities or races, cultures that create artwork, stuff on the menu, things that people from different cultures like or want. We start fucking talking about, oh, the white man's keeping me down. It's because of my skin. It's because of my income. It's because I'm broke. It's because I'm not white. That's what white people to succeed, to create a business. I've met some Mexicans that really hate Mexicans because of that. Because they make these excuses of la raza and, create the union and fucking let's extort them for money and shit. I laugh at that. I could understand why they feel that way, why they have the hate towards some people that want to muscle someone, either through a union or through some sort of legislation or some sort of law being passed or some limit or some restriction or some new rule. And we're all at fault for this. when we don't speak up on it. We're all at fault for this. As mentioned before, I could complain about, oh my goodness, no one's buying my artwork because I'm Mexican, because I'm short, because I don't have the whitest of teeth, because they don't like my shoes, because of whatever the fuck. I'm agreeing to get back to just finishing the details on the Kickstarter, but man, I just when I see stupidity, I've gotta say something, because I don't want you to fall into some stupid trap. Capitalism works. There's just a chain of restaurants of Mexican food that King Taco. As far as I know, it's a couple brothers that own that. Hardworking guys, attention to detail. And those guys are not making any excuses. I can tell by the cut of their carne asada, the cabeza tacos, their fucking piño, pineapple water, chatas, barbacoa, al pastor, and their tamales, that they are paying attention to detail, that they're using their knowledge, their insight as to what the definition of Mexican food is, of what a taco is, what customer service is. And they're not, they're making things happen. Making things happen. And it's only because a majority of us were not taught to become high performance people, that we believe the limited illusion that we are, that we belong in a prison cell, either behind bars or sometimes in a cubicle, that your race, your culture, your neighborhood identifies as your last name. But once you break from all of that, all of those illusions of titles, I believe that you could sell your story, sell your insight, your knowledge, your technique, your recipe from this culture, your soul food from these people, your Mexican food from these people, your fucking getting at a loss for words here. When you see all these, when you see kids going for hip-hop lessons, where you see adults get together for the ballroom or for Latin classes, Latin dancing classes. There's someone capitalizing off it. There's someone who grew up with that. And instead of taking a risk of investing into either a ballroom, a club, some dance lessons, a little restaurant, a little pub, a little clothing store, some form of some sort of outsource to display or sell their products or services because of their backgrounds, sharing their culture, their ideas, their upbringing. When we do that, and we expand our minds. I don't know what other ways to put it. As to how simple the solution is. Again, the word is simple, not easy. Simple. Because you could use all your outrage to go commit acts of violence on a race, on another race, on a certain person. You could go burn down a building, burn down your local grocery store, burn down your local liquor store, or your local business, your neighbor's house. But for what? What will that do besides put you in prison, destroy your community, and have whoever you hate that hates you, that doesn't like you, doesn't agree with you, simply point the finger at you and laugh further. And I'll keep on mentioning it, that I've been rejected many times, tons of times, for many reasons, for many things. Again, it could be skin color, height, education, not being legit. Education meaning not that it doesn't have a college degree, that it only has a high school diploma, that that I'm not qualified for this or that because I don't have the proper certificates, or I could go ahead and blog about it. Oh my goodness, these guys are so racist. And they didn't want to hire me. They told me that they didn't need me. I forget the cliche. It says, don't go where you're not wanted. Go where you're appreciated. And capitalism is the solution, I believe. And don't be a lazy motherfucker and tell me, well, what's the business plan? What should I do? Look, asshole. I'm here doing my little art project. Art prints, getting into clothing. You know how whenever I have a question, I go ask someone else that knows more than me. How did I come up with this idea? I sat down and asked myself this question: what am I good at? What am I not good at? What do I enjoy doing? What do I not enjoy doing? And here I am. And be ready for fuck that work-life balance shit. It's about sacrifice. I've got friends that I haven't seen in a while, that I trust, that I love, that I care for, that have inspired me, that keep on inspiring me. And it's those people that I remind myself of, that I need to keep on going, that there's still so much to do. And I wouldn't let that, nor someone else's racism or stereotypes or hate disable me from going further. And that's just a choice that we all can make. And I recommend this being the most effective. And that's my name on Facebook.